Hi there, my name is Carissa Hendricks. I will be reading a book called The Nervous Knight. It is written and illustrated by Anthony Lloyd Jones, and it's for ages 4 to 7. In this book, we are introduced to a young knight who is facing a lot of nervousness or anxiety, and they think by wearing a lot of heavy armor that it could help with this. They're finding out that that's actually wrong, and they're missing out on a lot of really fun activities. So what we're going to learn is who is able to help and how they're able to overcome these nerves or anxiety. The Nervous Knight, a story about overcoming worries and anxiety by Anthony Lloyd Jones. Once upon a time, in a peaceful kingdom far away, there lived a knight in training. The knight was never seen without their big, bright, shining armor. In fact, nobody even knew what the knight looked like underneath their helmet. The knight never took their armor off, even in bed, even in the bath, because they always said you never know what might happen. They could fall and scrape their knee, there could be a war. What if a volcano suddenly burst from the ground and covered the whole kingdom in lava? Every day, when their classmates competed in jousting competitions, the knight would just sit and watch. They didn't feel like the others who looked so big and strong and brave all the time. Sometimes the others would go out for ice cream after archery practice, but the knight would never join them. What if they spilled it on themselves? What if a dragon flew down from the mountains and stole it? The thought of something bad happening was just too much to bear. Sometimes the knight got so scared they found it hard to breathe. Sometimes it made them really need to use a bathroom, which isn't always easy when you're in a full suit of armor. Sometimes the slightest movement or noise would make them freeze on the spot. Sometimes they would shake or cry or get a stomach ache. There was just too much that could go wrong, and it's all they could think about. It felt safer to just sit and watch. One day, an older girl in the class noticed the knight sitting to the side during jousting practice. "Why aren't you joining in?" she asked. "What if I can't do it? What if I get embarrassed?" the knight replied. "What if I fall down and get hurt and everyone laughs at me? What if I show you how to do it?" the older girl suggested. The knight's new friend got ready, called the horse over and climbed up. "See, now you try." She made it look so easy. Maybe this wasn't so hard after all. The knight called their own horse over, climbed up, and oh no! The knight couldn't believe it. The worst thing they could have imagined just happened. Did everyone see that? Will the other students all crowd around and laugh at them? Will they be too embarrassed to ever show up to class again? No, actually, none of that happened. A few of the other students quickly crowded around and helped them up. They weren't even badly hurt. They even laughed. It wasn't nearly as bad as they imagined it would be. In fact, everything was fine. The other trainee knights explained they felt scared too sometimes. It's normal to feel worried when you're not sure what's going to happen. My dad taught me that if I'm scared something bad might happen, I should think of the good things that might happen instead. Just because I don't know what's going to happen doesn't mean something bad is going to happen. Sometimes scary things aren't as scary as they seem. It helps me to remind myself where I am and what I'm doing so my mind doesn't play tricks on me. Sometimes it helps me to go for a walk or give my pets a hug or to just talk to a friend. With the help of their classmates, the knights started to try all the things they were missing out on. Eventually, the knights started to feel like they didn't need the armor so much anymore. Sword fighting was a lot easier without it weighing their shoulders down. And jousting was even more fun when they could actually get on the horse. And none of it was scary as they thought it would be. With less and less armor, they were finally able to keep up with the other knights. Sometimes they were still scared of bad things happening, and sometimes bad things did happen, but it was always all right. The end. And in the back here, it's showing a guide for parents, careers, and professionals of how to work with kids who have anxiety or nervousness. It's pretty interesting information on the back. There's some resources and a little bit about the author and how they were able to write this book, as well as another book, which is The Princess and the Frog, and it's a story about children who are suffering from depression. Yeah. The Nervous Night. The general theme for The Nervous Night is that everybody experiences the emotion of anxiety on some level. In the book, we're able to learn early on that there's more than just the intrusive thoughts part to anxiety. It can also be physical as well. So having the stomach ache or freezing when a stressful situation is happening are all signs of anxiety. In the book, we're able to also learn about coping skills. So coping skills are things that we can do in a stressful situation. So one of the kids in the book described taking a walk, talking to a friend, hugging a pet. Those are all coping skills to help with a stressful situation, whether it's an intrusive thought or it's a physical feeling. These are all important things to learn early on as teachers, or also if you're working with kids in general. Kids are no strangers to mental health, and it's important to start these conversations early and recognize those feelings and emotions, and helping these kids name those emotions as well, because they don't know, they just have that icky feeling. Thank you for watching, appreciate it, take care.